Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Elite Auto Review. Today, I'm going to tell you a story, not just about a car, but about a dream. A dream of a man who worked day and night, faced challenges, and finally reached a moment in life where he could reward himself with something that wasn't just a vehicle, but a reflection of his journey. This is the story of Mark, an everyday man who discovered what true luxury feels like when it meets power, adventure, and reliability, all in one masterpiece, the 2025 Lexus GX 550 Overtrail Plus. Mark had always been passionate about cars. But like many of us, he grew up in a world where dreams had to wait. He worked as an architect, designing other people's dream houses, while living a modest life himself. His daily drive was a compact sedan that did its job, but never sparked emotion. He'd see luxury SUVs on the road and wonder, when will it be my turn? One evening, after finishing a late-night project, Mark decided to take a walk through the city. He passed by a luxury car showroom, its glass walls gleaming under the golden lights. And there it was, the 2025 Lexus GX 550 Overtrail Plus. It wasn't just a car sitting in that showroom. It was power sculpted into elegance. The angular body, the bold spindle grille, and those signature triple-beam LED headlights caught his eye immediately. Something inside him clicked. He stood there for a long moment, imagining himself behind the wheel. That was the night a new dream was born. The next morning, Mark did what most dreamers do. He started researching. He watched reviews, read articles, and of course, came across a video on Elite Auto Review about the same car. That's where he learned that the Lexus GX 550 wasn't just a luxury SUV. It was built for those who value both sophistication and substance. It was for the man who wants to look sharp in the city and fearless in the wild. As he read more, Mark realized what made this SUV truly special. The 2025 Lexus GX 550 Overtrail Plus is powered by a 3.4-liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine, producing a robust 349 horsepower and 479 lb-ft of torque. It's paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission, delivering effortless acceleration whether you're cruising on highways or climbing rough trails. But what impressed Mark most wasn't just power, it was the balance. The GX 550's body-on-frame construction ensures traditional SUV toughness, while Lexus refined every element to provide a ride that feels like floating on air. It's the kind of SUV that can carry you from your boardroom meetings to weekend getaways in the mountains without breaking a sweat. A few weeks later, Mark decided to take a test drive. As soon as he sat inside, he knew this wasn't just another SUV. The cabin was a masterpiece of craftsmanship, soft semi-aniline leather seats, hand-finished wood trims, and an atmosphere that smelled of luxury and peace. The 14-inch infotainment display glowed softly as the Lexus logo appeared, and for a second, Mark felt he was entering a private jet. The sales executive smiled and said, "This is more than just a car, it's an experience." Mark nodded, gripping the leather-wrapped steering wheel. When he pressed the start button, the engine purred like a symphony of power. Out on the road, the GX 550 glided effortlessly. The suspension soaked up every bump, while the cabin remained whisper quiet. He felt powerful, protected, and proud, like he had finally achieved something that reflected all his hard work. What made the 2025 Lexus GX 550 stand out was not just its luxury, but its purpose. It was designed for those who believe that adventure and refinement can coexist. With a full-time 4WD system, multi-terrain select, and crawl control, Mark realized this SUV wasn't afraid of anything: mud, sand, snow, or steep climbs. It was ready for wherever life wanted to take him. After that drive, Mark couldn't stop thinking about it. He pictured weekend trips with his wife and kids, road adventures across states, and quiet drives where he could simply enjoy the feel of perfection. Finally, after months of saving, planning, and waiting, Mark did it. The day he brought home the Lexus GX 550 was one he'd never forget. His family gathered outside the house, their faces glowing with joy. His son said, "Dad, this looks like a car from a movie." And his wife smiled and whispered, "You've earned it." That first drive together was magical. The interior was spacious and plush, with ventilated and heated seats that made every journey soothing. The Mark Levinson Premium Surround Sound System turned their road trip playlist into a live concert. And as they cruised through winding mountain roads, the adaptive variable suspension system adjusted in real time, ensuring comfort through every curve. Mark looked out through the panoramic roof as the stars appeared. He realized this wasn't just a car. It was the reward for years of effort, late nights, and resilience. It was a symbol that dreams, when pursued with heart, do come true. From a reviewer's perspective, the 2025 Lexus GX 550 Overtrail Plus delivers one of the finest combinations of performance, technology, and luxury in its class. The design merges modern ruggedness with timeless sophistication. The 22-inch alloy wheels give it a commanding stance, and the muscular body lines communicate strength from every angle. Inside, Lexus has gone above and beyond. Every button, every stitch, every curve feels purposeful. The cabin is both futuristic and familiar, with intuitive controls and a refined layout. The 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster provides crystal-clear visuals, while the head-up display keeps vital information right in your view. Safety, of course, remains Lexus' top priority. The GX 550 comes equipped with Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0, which includes pre-collision warning, lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, and traffic sign recognition. It's not just about luxury, it's about protection for you and the people you love. Mark's favorite feature became the Overtrail Plus mode, which adjusted throttle, suspension, and traction automatically depending on terrain. Whether he was driving through city rain, rocky trails, or long highways, the SUV adapted perfectly, like it could read his mind. Months passed, and every drive still felt new. The GX 550 wasn't just a purchase, it was an upgrade to his entire lifestyle. His colleagues noticed it, neighbors admired it, and his family cherished it. It became the silent witness to their new adventures, from long weekend drives to family picnics by the lake. Mark once said to a friend, "You know, there are cars that move you, and then there are cars that change the way you live. This one did both." And that's the beauty of the 2025 Lexus GX 550 Overtrail Plus. It's not just designed to impress, it's built to inspire. For those looking for a luxury SUV that blends off-road power with unmatched comfort, the GX 550 is not just a choice, it's the destination. Whether you're climbing mountains or gliding through downtown streets, it stands tall, proud, and capable. So, if you're like Mark, if you've worked hard, dreamed big, and finally reached a point where you want to reward yourself with something extraordinary, take a moment to experience the 2025 Lexus GX 550 Overtrail Plus. Because some dreams are meant to be driven. And that, my friends, is what luxury truly feels like.